started like this because I washed it earlier. I just let it dry in like a heap. And so it made it all. Fun fact.
Spider-Gwen.
Fun fact.
Spider-Man.
If you have weight loss surgery like I did, one of the things they tell you, but you don't really take it to heart, is there is a high probability, and I'm talking like 90%, that your hair will make like a tree and leave after about month 3 into it. Okay? And I thought, okay, a little bit of hair loss, I can deal with that. But surgery that I had, your body goes into such rapid weight loss. Because not only did I have my stomach done, I had my intestines rerouted. Which was supposed to be 2 surgeries, but I had it all done at once. They usually do the stomach first. 6 months later, they do the intestines. Because of COVID, and because of how heavy I was and how young I am and where I was in the BMI scale, my doctor was like, I'm doing them both at the same time. That's how bad I was. That's how, I mean, I have to give you a picture that you can post one of these times of what I looked like in 2019. In August of 2019, and then I had my surgery in March of 2020. Literally the same week, California cut off all of its elective surgeries. I had mine on Tuesday. They cut them off on Friday.
That's a pretty scary scenario.
Yeah. And so I almost didn't get my surgery, and I've been prepping for it for months. I would have had to do all the re-prep. I had to do extra tests and stuff like that because of the surgery. And I would have had to do all of it again. And I probably would have had to postpone it because we would have moved like right after I had it done, and it would have been a disaster. So
yeah, I mean, I would just put it, for those of you who are watching this like 10-20 years from now, I would say that that whole weekend was complete nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
It was
March.
I was terrified.
Because it was COVID going on. I was going into...
People were panic buying left and right.
Oh, God, we had no toilet paper. It was the great toilet paper, buying... No toilet paper, no paper towels. It's like, oh my God, this thing attacks our lungs. We better make sure we can wipe our asses. I never got that. But yeah, people were panic buying. And then I went into surgery, and I could, every surgery has risks.
And I was afraid that something was going to happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
I really was.
It was a bad week all around. But
bad week for everyone.
Mm-hmm. But then they shut down the whole state. I was still recovering from this surgery. I still on pain medication after I had gone home. And my brother, I was in the bathroom, and my brother goes, I hear him go across the hallway. And they announced that they had shut down the entire state of California, and I was just out of it because I just woke up to just go to the bathroom and go back to sleep because I was, was still in pain, and I had pain meds, and I didn't understand what was going on because I was just awoken by my bladder. And anyway, back to the hair.
Let's land.
No, you interrupted. Finish my story.
Sorry.
So, my hair, around month 3-4, I'd wash it, and I'd pull my hand out, and I'd have 100, 200 strands. So my hairline went from normal to way back here, and it's just now coming back, so that's why it's short, and it keeps changing, and it was dark when we started, and then it went to silver and green and weird shit, and now it's kind of back to where it's supposed to be.
But you still looked beautiful.
Thank you. Anyway, okay, so your pick?
Yeah, my pick. Let's get going. I didn't need to say it like that. Sorry.
How is the camera running out of battery when it's connected to the wall?
This is Doug's app.
Okay.
And so let me see.
No, me first, always. Don't you? It's been 13 years. You ought to know by now. You didn't show them, did you? Show them the wrapper while I'm biting it. Oh. It has gooey stuff in the middle. It's white. It has gooey shit in the middle. Gusto Mandarino. Made in Italy. Tastes like orange. Sticky.
It's a
With gooey
sticky
in the
texture
middle.
though. But I liked it.
Yeah, it's good. Tastes good. Okay. This has been calling my name. Hold on, I gotta get the orange out of my mouth. It's just kind of hanging out because it's stuck to my teeth. Mm. Mm. Alright. Nomida. Nomida? It's so colorful. Danis. Strange. Even a cryptic looking candy bar. Dense. It's very heavy.
You feel it?
No.
What? You feel it? Oh wow, that is.
Yeah. Dense.
That's heavy. It was all like it weighs 1 pound, but
No,
it's,
but
it's
for
heavier
its
than
size,
it is.
it's kind of dense. Oh, fresh hell. Okay.
Okay,
So-
what's in here?
It's a wafer. It's full of jelly and nuts.
Chocolatey.
Not excited at all. I'm actually scared to eat it.
Oh,
I like jellies.
down the hatch.
I got your hatch. Between my butt cheeks. Oh. Oh.
Mm.
Why?
Mm.
Mm-mm. No. Oh. Absolutely not. Oh. That horrible chocolate that they use in some of those things. Okay. Horrible chocolate. The wafer that's like encasing it under the chocolate, completely inundated with moisture from the jelly.
Yeah, too much moisture on the wafer.
Yeah, so it's like stale, and then the jelly is like not good.
Yeah,
Mixed
jelly's
with
not
the
great,
chocolate.
yeah.
Not good. Then it's got little nut pieces in it. NG. Not good. At all. Oh.
Let's do it. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get some sort of palate cleanser. Okay.
Yeah, no shit.
Cloetta Keks Chocolate. Chocolate.
Let them see it up close. There you go.
Alright.
I'm happy.
She's a good helper.
I'm a good little helper.
I know that we argue.
I'm going to Kathmandu. Sorry.
I know that we argue a little bit, babe, but that's why I love you. And by the way, that whole thing was
Even people who love each other to death argue. And we don't argue. We just
And wow, this is melty.
yeah, everything in here I think was delivered on a really hot day last week, so
Yeah.
and chocolate's decent.
And I'll keep going on the Spider-Man Jedi thing because I know it just see her go on a rage rant. That is just hilarious.
It's like rubbing my butt on a cheese grater. He just loves to do it. Forget what I just said because that doesn't sound
Okay, that's actually much better. Much better. Up.
Oh God, yeah. Holy cannoli. That's like miles better than the last thing we ate.
Yeah.
Last thing we ate was
Thank you, gods, and the palate cleanser.
that last thing was awful. This is delicious. Keks.
I definitely get that again.
Much Gouda. I get a big one.
Yeah, me too.
If they made a big one. You know what was really good? That
She likes a big one.
Gosh, I hope your parents don't watch these.
They know we're
All right.
adults.
Belgian Boys Chocolate Chip Mint Cookie Stash. Mini cookie stash.
Well, it's Belgian, so that's gotta be worth a try.
Made in Belgium. Made in Belgium, little cookies, little cookies. If these go in your nose, I'm going to barf.
Yeah.
I think they're little mustaches. Are they little mustaches? Oh, they're little broken mustaches. No, they're little teeny tiny mustaches. I want a teeny tiny mustache. Yes. Quite.
What?
Sitting there in a tuxedo with my zipper down. Quite. Well, I have the red wine or the white wine with the chicken or the fish. What does it matter, asshole? They're dead.
I like the texture. I also like the design. The mustache thing is actually pretty adorable. And the aftertaste is pretty good too.
Those are good.
Very vanilla-y.
They're like little cookies. I'm gonna have 2 more. You can have the rest. Those are delish. Yummy. Thumbs to the up position. Pilots, ready to connect. 2 pilots engaged in neuro bridge. Ready to activate the mustache in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so I picked that one. Wait, you picked that one, didn't you?
Yeah, so you can have the rest of them. So you have this, and you have this, and this, and then you're saving this for last.
Alright, so I like the design of this one. It looks like
It has jelly in it.
it looks like a circular glaive, almost like the inside of the glaive. Remember the glaive?
I don't know. Nobody younger than us, I don't think, knows that movie. It's a movie called what?
Yeah, what's that movie called?
Krull.
Ah.
A movie called Krull, Krull, Krull. And it has a very young Liam Neeson in it before he was Liam Neeson. Okay? It has Robbie Coltrane in it, who plays Hagrid. Who else is in that movie that like is God everywhere now? Alan Armstrong is in it. He was in the Mummy Returns. He was also in God, he's been in a lot of movies. Oh, he was also in Clear and Present Danger. No, not Clear and Present Danger. Sorry, Patriot Games. He was in Patriot Games. God, there was so many people in that movie, and the movie was such a under the radar type of movie, but it was so bad. It was, I mean, it's not horrible, but like it had really cool effects, but like it's like a cult classic.
It's very much a cult classic.
Yeah. And it has a weapon in it, a mythical weapon in it called the glaive. It's a 5-fingered knife. So it's got a center, and then it's got 5 fingers.
Death metal bit.
5-finger knife.
Yeah, 5-finger knife. Well, it's pretty close to
5-finger death punch.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got 5 fingers. You know, it's out in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when you press it, a knife would come out of each finger, and then he'd throw it, and it would just spin and cut shit. It's like, that's where they got the idea for, like, those things from Blade, you know, I think, where he throws them around and the, like, batarangs, you know? The glaive was, like, the original batarang. Yeah. Okay, so, moment of truth. This was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
I have a silly, stupid argument for next time.
What?
Batarangs or glaives? Which one is better? Let's say that for later.
Do your dirty finger. Ew, you just wiped it on your hairy leg. Don't. Woman?
You did it to me, I'm gonna do it to you.
You know what else I can do to you? He almost just broke my fucking arm. Ow. Holy shit, ow. Ow. I'm gonna have a bruise there now.
Sorry. It was just, sorry, that was strictly reaction. Sorry.
Ow. Okay, next week you'll see if I have a bruise on my arm right here.
Sorry, everyone, I didn't mean to do that.
Ham-fisted Hammy over here protecting his nuts. He went like this, so both of his... Put up your forearms. Both of his massive fucking boxer forearms went right into my ulna. My radius, I can't remember which is which. I think, yeah, ulna. I think. Ow! That really fucking hurt. Wouldn't be the first time he's defended himself against me, so it's my fault because I instigated. And then, like, he just BAM! And he's like, he doesn't mean to hurt me, but he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, she did that to me too, where she smacked me in the nuts.
We did that story a couple.
We did that story a couple of times, but that was like the worst pain.
She's overzealous with my jabby jabs.
Yeah. I gotta tell you. Speaking of nut smacks, I gotta tell you like my greatest scare story.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
So,
yeah, you were gonna do that like a couple videos ago, but we got sidetracked.
I was gonna save it for our Halloween time, but you know what? Screw it. That's a couple months away. So, I was I worked at in 2009. I worked at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights.
In Hollywood, not
in Hollywood, not in Florida. So, to describe the position I'm in, they have a thing called the Terror Tram, or they used to, and that's where the Universal Studio tour they go to. You know, they make it look like it's going to be their usual tour just at night though. Then all of a sudden,
I'm trying to entertain myself. I've heard this story so many times.
Then all of a sudden the studio tour will make up a story, you know, just to say that, you know, we're too scared to go on. So why don't you just go from here? So they'll let you go, and they'll let you walk the sets, and they'll let you walk like past the Psycho House set, which is where I was. And I was dressed as a dead army guy.
A friend of ours got married at the Psycho House. I'm totally jelly because they won't let anybody do it now.
Yeah. Anyways, I get going, you know, get myself a good rhythm going where I scare a whole group of people, then they'll go back to my original spot, you know, and I just got finished with one scare, and I see a couple stragglers, just one couple, like guy girl, probably early 20s. So I run back, and so I figure I can go get them because they're that far away. They probably didn't see me, but I think the guy did. So I run back to my spot, and I wait until they pass, right? And the guy shoved the girl in my direction, and I go out and I jump out and I scare her, and I do a really good scare because she screamed pretty loudly, and you know we're both laughing it off. You know, he's kind of a douchebag.
He's laughing inside because he's not supposed to break character.
Yeah, and I'm laughing inside because I know I did a good job, so I'm not supposed to break character like she just said.
Gets off on that. Like,
and we're not
scared of her.
And we're both of us are so in the moment that we're not paying attention to this flaming ball of fire that is this little girl.
She's not a little girl. She's just a small woman.
Yeah.
And she was madder than a wet hornet.
And she got so mad that she balled up her fist, way back, and punched her boyfriend right in the balls and dropped him like a fly. And it was like
full force.
Full force. She threw her shoulder into it.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy dropped, and I can remember the sound the guy made. He was like, and he just fell flat in his face.
Like he was gonna vomit.
Yeah. And that is
Did single-handedly.
No, she left him there. Curse him at him.
She's left him there.
Single-handedly, that is my greatest scare story. I mean, fun fact: if you're going to Major Haunts this year, and if you're wondering that, you know, whether or not scare actors will talk about you, like whenever they scare you, if they get you, if it's a really good scare, yeah, they talk about you.
They also talk about the douchebags who like, oh, I'm not scared. They go.
Oh yeah, that's our favorite target.
They go after you big time, and they'll lay it on you too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So don't challenge us.
Mm-hmm. I remember one time we were going through. It was the Krampus maze, and I don't scare easy because we've been doing this a long time.
Oh yeah.
And I don't scare very easy, and when I do get startled, I don't scream because I can't. I physically am unable to make a screaming noise. I just don't have the vocal cords for it, so I laugh. I go, ah, I laugh. That's like my natural reaction if somebody's scaring the crap out of me. And I know that it ticks off scare actors because I'm not screaming. And I can't take the time to explain, like, no, you got me. That's just my natural reaction is to laugh in your face. So we're walking through the Krampus maze. And we come to the room with, like, these trees and the snowman and, like, the pit to hell. And me
the snowman were great.
And the snowman looked really cool. It was a really cool room. It was huge. And me being someone who likes to build things, I'm, like, looking at it as from a prop builder's point of view. I'm like, oh, I could make that. Oh, I could do that. That's really cool. How did they do that? Like, hold the hell. Not paying any fucking attention. Just, I can see Eric out of the corner of my eye, and I'm just kind of, or not Eric. Eric's behind me. I can see the people in front of us. They're like 8 or 9 paces ahead of us. And so I'm like looking in the well. I'm like, how did they do that? It looks like flames, and trying to peek in there. And I take one more step, and I look back, and there's a fucking snowman. Like, right here. And I just went, ah! Like right in his face. And he just stood there for like 3 beats. Almost like, bitch, did you just laugh at me? And I'm just like, I can't like tell him and be like, you got me. Because I go, ah, and then I usually go, ah, fuck, or something like that. But I laugh. That's my scare response. It just is. And so I think maybe he got like kind of pissed. Because I know I've made him mad before. Because like people, they're like, because they're looking for the scream.
Yeah. But
I don't scream. I'm physically unable to do it. And it takes a lot to actually like physically scare me. It's like make me jump.
Me too. And
yeah, because we've been doing this so long that like usually it's like, oh, you got me, haha. You know, it's not like a scream or like, oh my God. So I know that like sometimes I piss. That's why I like feel bad when I go through like haunts because I'm like, they're not gonna get me, and they never do.
There was only one time where I got super animated, and it was because we went to La Llorona maze, and we kind of went in not knowing anything about what the hell La Llorona is. I mean, she knew a little bit, but
I know this story.
I didn't. And we came across this one room, and it looked like they did a good job on the art stuff. Where it was a dark room, I see like a small silhouette, but I'm not. And you know, I thought that she was just gonna jump out.
It's like a bait and switch type of thing.
She jumped up and out of the wall, and I was not expecting it. And I was.
Oh, there was also another room.
Super animated, like
where they distract you with the girl, right? This is the room. They distract you with the girl next to the bed, and then a giant animatronic with hands comes out from under the bed and goes after your feet.
Yeah.
And he jumped.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's really cool.
Was that Kukui?
No, that was La Llorona. That was La Llorona. The one you're thinking of might have been Kukui, but the one that you jumped at that I remember was La Llorona, which was the floor, because it was the big girl with she looked like the giant thing from The Ring, but she was on the floor and she had huge hands. She came after you. Anyway, okay, so
let's show her a picture of what La Llorona looks like. I'm gonna put the picture right here. Yeah, that's terrifying. Why does her face look like that? Anyways.
Okay, so back to the food. We only have a couple items left, and we're like at an hour and a half already.
Yeah, we're dragging. Sorry.
Euro waffle.
Euro Disney.
No.
Euro Universal.
Sure.
But we gotta do the.
Pedri.
When the restrictions on the entire planet lift, we gotta do every Disneyland.
I wanted to do the Shanghai just because they have the Tron ride.
Yeah, they need to bring that here.
They won't.
I want to go to the Florida one because they have the Beauty and the Beast attraction. Beauty and the Beast is like one of my favorites.
Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time.
I know you wanted to do Little Mermaid, but a little heads up, they almost gutted.
No, I don't. Who said I wanted to do Little Mermaid?
I thought you did.
What fever dream did you figure that in?
Never mind. Anyways,
Alright,
I was just about
giant
to say,
waffle. Giant wafer.
I was just about to say I went on the Little Mermaid attraction, and I was kind of miffed that they gutted Ursula's part like almost out completely.
Oh. She's my favorite character in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate souls.
I hope they do a movie on just her. I mean, they did one.
I think they should do a movie on the backstory between her and Poseidon. Or Triton. King Triton.
I think they're in the mix of doing that.
Yeah.
There's a theory that Ursula's not exactly a bad guy.
This one wants to be thinner. This one wants to get the girl. And do I help them? Yes, I do. Those poor unfortunate souls.
Yeah, there's a fan theory going around that Ursula's not exactly the bad guy. It's actually Triton that actually might be the bad guy.
Rabbit hole. Okay. There is nothing exciting about these. They are wafers, and they taste like chocolate wafers. I mean, they're not horrible, but
I wouldn't get them again.
They ain't exactly blowing any socks. But if I needed something to eat and I wanted a wafer, I'd definitely eat them. Just your voice.
You know, I'd love to see a movie on her.
Unfortunate soul. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake them across the coals.
Yes, I had the odd complaint.
But on the whole, I've been a saint to those poor unfortunate souls.
Alright, 2 more.
You can have that later if you want.
You know what? I'll have that later.
I'm not into it. Just my voice?
Yeah, that's an odd.
Oh, that melted and re-solidified.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's like got crispies on the top. Okay. Break her apart there. Captain. Oh. Weird. Oh, they're peanuts. Oh.
No.
Nope.
I like them.
Nope.
She just don't like nuts.
Weird chocolate. Peanuts. How about no? No.
I taste toffee.
No toffee in there. Would you say coffee?
Coffee.
No. Coffee or toffee?
Coffee.
As in drink? No. I just tasted the horribleness. Weird chocolate. Weird chocolate. Nuts.
Alright, so we're going to save hopefully the best one for last.
Watch, it's terrible. No.
It's rum. You can't go wrong with rum.
You can. It's called being a pirate. Why is the rum gone? Sea turtles, mate.
Human hair.
From my back.
From my back.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. Where's the thump thump? Oh yeah, these have been through hell. It's been hot lately, and this obviously went through a hot truck.
I miss you, Johnny Depp.
Don't start.
I know. I'm not going to.
Good. Okay. The bell has been raised from its watery grave.
I gotta get that song. I love that song.
Sepulchral tone. It's a call to war. Hey, heed the squall and turn your sail toward home. Yo ho, haul together, hoist the colors high. Heave ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die. What the fuck was that noise?
So as you make them, they have a noose around the neck. If
Oh,
you're
I
breathing-
thought that was like a velociraptor. Oh, actually, these smell terrible. They smell like whiskey balls or rum balls. They smell like rum balls. I actually sang the wrong verse. That was the last verse. Wait.
Excuse me.
Some are alive, some men have died, and some are alive. Others sail on the sea.
So they're a little melty.
With the keys to the cage and the devil to pay, we lay to fiddler's green. Yo ho, hold together, hoist the colors high. Heave ho, thief and beggar, never say we die. Then it was the first verse.
Yeah.
The bell is from the third verse. Okay, I really don't want to eat one of these, but I'm gonna.
If not,
I'm
I'll
gonna-
do it.
I'm gonna do. You can have the rest.
All right, last one.
Okay.
Oh, you just based it on the looks. Come on, come on.
What? I'm basing it on the smell. Okay.
All right, ready?
Sure.
Down.
Tell me swords.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, whiskey ball. Rum ball. Yeah, it's like a rum ball. Gooey texture, like unbaked.
I wouldn't get
Like
that
the
again.
middle of a Subway cookie. Unbaked.
Did rum wrong.
Yeah, you don't like them, huh?
I wouldn't get it. I mean, it's not like one of my songs.
The last rum one we had from like 2 boxes ago, that one was good. E's and G.
Well, that was a disappointing finale.
Yeah, it was. We saved that one for last and it was a shit ball.
Because rum is usually good, you know. You can. You always get rum. That's a bummer.
Stole a queen from her bed. Down her inner bones. The seas be yours. And by the ground. Where we will we roam. Yo ho, all together, hoist the colors high. Heave ho, thief and beggar, never shall we die.
Now these were good.
These were my favorites.
These are the highlights.
These were my favorites. These were my favorites.
Especially and the candy that we ate after the bitter one. That was a good one too.
Kex.
Yeah.
Kex. K-E-X.
Gex. Yeah.
These are good.
A couple wafers. They're okay. I mean, the Gretzky one was pretty good. We didn't have the hazelnut. That one. That was good. That was good. I actually liked it.
Well, it was the first though that I liked the muffiny type one and you hated it.
Yeah, that was the first.
I usually hate those, but that one was good. Not gonna lie.
Not my particular favorite.
So next week, Spain, Italy, a couple of other places. Let me look it up.
I like these foods around the world, so.
The worldwide treats are very good, yes.
Yeah.
Poland, Germany, Italy, Belgium, I believe. We didn't do their Asian one because we've done Asian ones before, but I think maybe we should do their Asian one.
Yeah.
We've done Turkish, not their Turkish, but we did a big Turkish box.
And sooner or later, we gotta do the hot challenge.
I have to drive to Burnsville, which is like an hour from here, and go to the Asian direct store and get the ramen to make.
Yes. And also, we gotta do our own hot lunch challenge where we can interview each other over stupid things.
I'm gonna ask you about being tall. How many times a month do you get asked how tall you are?
How many times a day?
How many times do you get asked whether or not you play basketball? Trick question. How many times do you ask if you did volleyball? Nobody ever asked that, and he did. He played volleyball.
Yeah.
Because no one can spike like this man can.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to fucking jump and just And he's not like Zoidberg who pops him every time. Come on, Zoidberg, I passed it right to you. Urgh. I'm going for a scuttle.
So did you enjoy this one?
Mm-hmm. Except for the weird chocolate.
Yeah.
The rum things, no. But those little mustaches, fucking cute as shit.
I always love the mustache thing. Oh yeah, the mustache stuff. Those
were cute, and they tasted good too.
Yeah.
I think everything started to melt 'cause it's getting warm in here.
Yeah.
Our lights are incandescent. We haven't changed into LEDs yet. So, it gets a little warmy in here. Then I'll go out and the rest of the basement will be like an ice box. Sorry I'm having my mouth full, but these are damn good. Well, I hope everybody has... I don't know when this is going to get posted. Because today is Wednesday.
Probably Monday. Actually, no, probably... I'm going to be working on it, so...
Well, if it gets it posted up before Sunday, happy 4th of July.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July.
Because today is the 30th. I only know that because it, like, big kerfuffle at work because it's the end of the month, so they have to do all this extra shit. Otherwise, I don't know what day it is normally because my days are running together with me. What happens when you're a night person and they make you work days? Your days just kind of roll all into one ball of ugliness. But it's getting there. 2 months to go.
Yeah. I might split this video into 3 parts. Because it's almost 2 hours.
Holy shnikes, yeah. But you gotta put like an intro. You can't just, okay. What he's been doing, and I apologize, is just ending one video and then just starting up the next one. You really should do just a picture that says, now here's part 2. And then start it from the cut. No.
I have?
You did it once. Since we started cutting them. You should keep doing it.
Alright.
Should me? Yes.
Yes.
Nod yes at your computer screen. Yes.
Okay. So...
Okay.
I enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this video.
Yeah,
Of course, then again, we haven't had a real video that I thought was a disappointment. Even the Mexican Kenny's one where, yeah, granted, a lot of them were tasted kind of horrible to us, not to everyone.
They get that. Just let it go.
But I enjoyed making that video too, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this too.
As I keep stuffing my face because I'm hungry. And we just ate a bunch of sweet stuff and my face is like, no more sugar, need salt.
Okay.
Which is why I'm eating this whole bag. Because I'm an extra bitch like that. Alright, so we'll see you next week. Hope you have a good 4th of July.
And what is your name?
Don't light anything on fire that shouldn't be lit on fire. Be mindful of pets
Yes.
Have
Oh yeah.
dogs,
Take care of your
cats,
pets.
birds, lizards. Dogs and cats can hear better than you, and the loud booms are scary. A lot of dogs go missing, so please be mindful. This is going to be our first year in a place that you can legally do fireworks. Whereas we were living in California and the entire state is always on fire, so they're like, no, you can't do anything. Here you can do stuff. Over across the river in Wisconsin, you can launch them. They can leave the ground. Here in Minnesota, you can do the ground shit. Doesn't have no noise ordinance, as long as it doesn't leave the ground. So you can do the biggest fountains you can find, huge fountains, as long as they don't leave the ground. And this is the first time we've ever done that. So it's gonna be an interesting day on Sunday. So be mindful of your pets. Hope you have a good 4th. Eat lots of barbecue or whatever you eat.
Barbecue.
But barbecue's the best. And that's not a silly, stupid argument. That's just the law.
I'm not even going to make that an argument.
It's the law. Barbecue's the best. Right? Right? Sure. Okay.
And Madame, what is your name?
I'm Cam Slaughter.
And I am Fantastic Gigantic.
And these are his nipples.
Those are my nipples.
And this is his stomach. And he turns into a crab when I tickle him. See? Look at him. Look at him. He bowls over. He bowls. He can't stand it. He can't stand it. He can't stand it. He can't. He's going to break my arm.
Okay.
Not on purpose. But.
And this is us saying goodbye.
He just doesn't want me to tickle him anymore.
Love you guys though.
Bye.
Bye.